Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Move your arse. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Nighttime Nitty Gritty Chats with me, your host, Lizbef. So, I'll get right to it. I have to tell you, this has been the most hectic month I've had in a long time. So, as in typical Lizbef fashion, you're going to be getting all your videos in the next 3 days, which means that you'll probably be like 3 weeks ahead of everyone else, but you guys are special. So all I can do is apologise, and I'm sure you'll understand because I've been trying to do these commissions, and it's been so important to get them done, and I'm really enjoying painting at the moment. I'm really enjoying my art, and I've decided that I want to go bigger. So yesterday I was supposed to be submitting a piece to the Royal Society of Marine Artists. It's quite windy outside, isn't it? Please excuse me. I do apologise. The Royal Society of Marine Artists. I've been wanting to apply for it for the past few years, and I never thought it was good enough, and then I knew the deadline was coming up, and then I kind of ignored it, and then I was like, oh, and I realised 2 days before, a day and a half before, that the date was yesterday morning, the deadline. So I decided to start creating a piece for it, an A2 piece, which is this size. It's quite big, and basically I didn't meet the deadline. And it made me think, my art's really important to me. The reason I didn't meet the deadline was because I felt like if I rushed it, I wasn't going to create a quality piece. So I decided that even if I don't make this competition, there's nothing to say that I can't put on my own exhibition in the future. There's nothing to say that. I love what I do, I'm good at what I do, and why not embrace that? Create some big pieces. So that's what I'm going to do. I believe I'm going to start doing some much bigger pieces, and I want to host my own exhibition. I don't know where, I don't know how to go about it or anything like that, but I'm going to America in October for the boat show, and I thought, would that be a good place to do a little exhibition? Well, like, lots of friends there, and I've got a friend there that has a little studio. Maybe I could ask some contacts. So there are ideas going, and of course there's plenty of places in England I can do it, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to investigating that a bit more. Maggie is fine. She's got some leaks. So she definitely needs some TLC. I need to get on the roof and put some sealant around some of the skylights because water is dripping down. And I'm going to be repainting the interior. So one thing you don't know about Maggie is that the house part, apart from the back cabin, was put on in the 80s. So this was like an empty shell. So this wood is from the 80s, and it's been insulated with polystyrene. It's been fine for me, you know, like in the winter I always have a fire on, so it's no skin off my nose, but it is quite old, so if you listen to this, there'll be a crumbling sound afterwards. That's bits falling down inside. So really, it all needs ripping out and redoing. There's nothing wrong with it, it still works, but it's the insulation that you usually have is the normal insulation, really. So it cost me about, I don't know, 15, 20 grand to rip it all out and have it refitted. And I don't have that amount of money. So what I'm going to do is just make her comfortable and pretty and live in her for as long as I want to. And I was thinking about this wood. I'm either going to sand it or I'm going to paint it. I think it'll probably need sanding anyway because of the old varnish that's on. But usually you wouldn't. People are a bit precious about painting the wood inside their boats. I'm not precious about it anymore because the wood's from the 80s. It's not original or anything like that. So, and it'll make it look lighter. I was a big fan. I am a big fan of dark colours, making the place atmospheric. But I feel like I'm just entering like a new stage of my life, and I'm ready to let some light in. Really, I'm looking for a Hobbit vibe now, and yeah, it just means I have to work harder. To be honest, I don't know how much harder I can work, but I think creating bigger pieces would be an interesting avenue for me, because obviously it's a different price bracket and it's like a sort of area that I haven't gone into before, and doing exhibitions, I haven't really done that before ever, so that might be my saving grace, but I think it might take a while to get into that. But it would be really nice spending time just doing one painting, and then I can do my writing on top of that, because I've got this book extension for the October, which I'm a little bit stressed about. So much stress, but it's good stress. I was talking to my dad about it the other day, and you know, I go to bed happy and I wake up happy. I do like count up my bills, and I worry about having enough money to pay for stuff, or I'm trying to ration out my food, live off a cup of soup and bread to keep me going. Like the bills are huge, because like I'm paying the mooring here. I bought the boat. The boat was 35. I've paid off 25. I've got another 10 to pay off. So I pay that off monthly as well. And also during COVID, I took out a little loan to survive during COVID and to finish Leviathan's renovation. So like big overheads, but it's only for the next couple of years. So they are my big bills. Boat life for me has always been a joy, and it's helped me do this job and pay my bills. I think I just need to change something up. I don't know what it is, but there we go. And I just feel like as well, I'm really glad that I focus on the painting and writing, because there is a lot of competition now. People are filming a lot of their unusual lives, so to speak. And I really encourage creativity. I think it's fantastic. I love seeing other narratives and storylines. I feel a bit uncomfortable when I feel like people, they think of the YouTube channel and then they choose the life and they do it for the YouTube or whatever. Because I don't think we should live our lives just to be seen online. Which is probably why I've been very late with these videos, because I was like, what am I going to show? Me? Just chatting? Like, I haven't done anything interesting. I've literally been really, really working hard here on the boat, and I just don't want to put out any shite. I want to be, I don't know, honest and authentic. I don't want to, you know, so there's some things that I am excited. I've just been writing a list here. Where is it? Yeah. been writing a list of the things I need to do today and ideas, and I thought, well, what videos do you want to do? And I was like, I really do enjoy the history videos. So, yeah, well, you can talk about all sorts of things, you know, the history and the canals, as long as it's done in a fun way. I feel like it's important to not just sit there and be like, and in 1833, wait, I mean, you have to make it interesting. That's the entire thing about storytelling, and that's why I'm so obsessed with books and reading and the entire idea of a story. That's why I love listening to people and their lives, especially that old drunk man in the corner in the pub with his old dog. I love talking to him. So, you know, how can I tell the story of the canals in an interesting way? How can I tell the story of the various crimes in the canals in an interesting way? How can I tell the story of Maggie in an interesting way? Or the other things that I find genuinely interesting. And I think if you find it interesting, that will naturally come out and translate. So I don't want to be like, today I'm going to show you the 5 things you need to know about this with boats. I don't want to film anything I'm not interested in that I'll find boring. Hello, good day. I know that ended quite abruptly. My camera died, and then I ate food, and then I put on Downton Abbey, and then and then, you know, things happen. Oh dear, get some coffee here. Oh, a bit low down there. One moment. I'm still trying to wake up, which is not going so great. Good day, hi guys. What I was just trying to say yesterday was thank you. I really appreciate it. And so it is Sunday, so you'll be getting another post today of an episode that I'm working on, and you'll be getting 2 tomorrow. So it's supposed to be 1 every week, isn't there? So I make sure you get all your bits each month. It's just yeah, I need to get my routine sorted with painting and stuff, you know. I hope you have a great week ahead, and just know, once again, I'm very, very grateful, and I really love doing the Nitty Gritty Chats, and it just feels quite freeing, really, being able to chat like this, honestly, and because it's within this group, I can say what I want. I don't have to be super careful like I would if I put it out public, so I am enjoying doing these. So yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for being a part of this, and I'll see you next time. All the best.